Everybody, welcome back to some more. We're doing some more Santa's Workshop because fuck it. We just feel like doing it because it's really, really fun. Let's get a shit ton of bags this time. Let's go for like a half an hour or something.
This is a good
so yeah,
mission
if you
decide to do that.
previous mission on the stream, it crashed right when we were going to the escape. That was pretty bullshit. First time I had the game crash in a long time. Noli's been having the game crash constantly. That was weird. I've been watching Noli's stream, and he keeps crashing on all kinds of heists. The only thing he doesn't seem to crash ever on is this heist. Which is also the only heist he plays, so that doesn't matter. Wow, we got 3 dudes all in the same spot. This is good.
Snowman bongs.
At first I thought you were gonna respond to someone in the chat called Snowman Bongs. I was gonna say, why the hell? Who the hell picked that as their username?
Somebody who made their account near Christmas. Snowman bongs.
I just noticed that Thomas Gangster the Fifth sent me $2.50 American and said, "Ooh, mad, bro." I'm not mad because you just gave me money. Thank you very much, Thomas Gangster the Fifth.
$2.50 American dollars.
Yes.
2.5.
It's about 250.
Yep.
It's only about 250 though.
Yeah. It's not literally. I've decided I will kill all of the first responders. Entirely because the ragdoll seems to freak out a lot on this map and is awesome. Holy shit, did you guys see that?
No.
Oh my god.
You were outside and we were all
Right
outside.
while I was saying... Okay, well, it might not show up on your ends because everyone ragdoll's a little different. But right while I was saying the ragdolls are really funny, I shot a guy in the face and his head, like, gumbeat outwards in the most amazing way I've seen in a while.
Well, there's a cop over here that's stuck to the fence. And by stuck, I mean his arm is gumbying through the fence, but...
Ria Friend says, I'm working on a mod to fix most of the issues with KOTOR 1.
Ooh. If you can make a stable mod that makes the game full screen windowed mode, and makes it so the cutscenes also run full screen windowed, let me know, because I would use that to stream it in a heartbeat.
Well, that's just because they're really good games.
Oh yeah, I love those games. They're great. I mean, KOTOR 1's Water Planet was a little boring. I think no one particularly likes that planet, but whatever.
I don't think I've been there yet. Actually, I know I haven't been there yet. The only places I've been to are the fucking first 2 planets.
Alright, well, once you've been there, Brandon, it's kind of boring. No one likes that map very much. In fact, I think it might be the only planet that there's a mod to just skip.
What is it with video games and water levels?
I
don't know.
did find a build for my character that's pretty broken.
Is it a dual-wield one?
Yeah.
Because there are some ridiculous
is.
damage output dual-wield ones.
I put out ridiculous damage. Like, it doesn't matter who I'm fighting. I just kind of kill them in one hit.
Yeah, there are some balance issues with some classes and builds.
Like I even killed a Bendek Star Killer. Like, that wasn't really a problem.
Just slaughter him. Yeah. It's not the
Kes-
best balanced game in the world.
Keskin Jr. would like to know if you will ever stream a Battlefield game.
I don't like Battlefield. It's just not my thing.
Battlefield is a very interesting kind of taste of game.
See, here's the thing: it's usually people who only watch Payday on my. This is usually done by people who only watch Payday on my channel and nothing else. People recommend all kinds of shooters to me, like FPSs, and they don't realize, like, I've said it 1,000 times, I'm not a first-person shooter player. This just happens to be a game that I ended up liking a lot for some reason.
You seem to like the FPS games that you seem
I'm
to
a
like.
strategy gamer.
You seem to like the very strategic, cooperative shooters.
Yeah, there aren't many shooters I like, though, like, other than some James Bond games.
I like
but
Portal.
but if you look at the ones that you do like now that you play, like you like Siege and you like Payday 2 and
Yeah.
they're both cooperative games. They're both cooperative 4 or 5 man squad games.
Yeah. Well, it's one of the reasons why I call myself an analyst in Payday. I don't say I'm a great player. I say I'm an analyst, and one of the better ones on YouTube. One of the only ones, honestly. Because most people's claim to fame is just being a really good player. My claim to fame is that I'm really good at weapon testing and stuff, and figuring out what works and what doesn't, what's most efficient. But that's because I take the strategic mindset to the game. And caring way less about personal preference and way more about effectiveness. I barely like any first-person shooters. It's just not really my kind of game. And I wouldn't even call Portal a first-person shooter. It's a first-person puzzle game. You have a gun in your hands, but it's entirely just the way you make a puzzle function.
It's first person and you shoot things.
I'd say it
Yeah,
was
but that's
more
not the definition of a first-person shooter.
I'd say it was
Yes,
more
it
of
is.
I would say it was more of a first-person puzzle platformer.
Exactly, that's what it is.
Because you have to do some sort of platforming.
Just because it could just as easily be you look around and you click on walls that you want a portal to be on, if applicable, without a gun being in your hand. And it would be mechanically absolutely no different, and thus it's not a first-person shooter, if you ask me. Which is not a slight against it. It's equally as good whether it is or is not using that label. Thanks for subscribing, Thomas Gangsta the Fifth.
TG5.
Okay, I really like the position of our drug packers here, because a lot of them you can yell at that are upstairs from downstairs, which is really useful.
Yeah, I like the positions we've got. It's easy to defend and everything. Whoop, there's a taser nearby. There he is.
My headset keeps drooping a little bit. I blame my hair.
You blame your hair, but you should be blaming your headset.
Nah, I blame my hair.
Well, that sounds more like your problem.
As
No.
soon as
Nope. Fuck
No.
you.
The company who made my headset should have anticipated that I have long hair.
Sennheiser? You're blaming Sennheiser now?
Hold on, let me check. I already forget the name of my headset.
The Sennheiser 598s?
It's Sennheiser.
Oh yeah, I know. I know the exact ones you have because I've wanted them for a while.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I like them. The only
598.
problem, a little bit weak bass, and they're a little bit fragile. I must have put it down a little bit too hard one day or something, because my right headphone has always had a bit in it. It's just a tiny bit loose, where if really heavy bass comes in, it vibrates and sounds bad. But if I just tap it a few times with my finger, it goes back into place.
Sounds like my
All in all, I've had it for well over a year now, and I haven't had any serious issue. And I don't know anyone who has had an issue with it. I know quite a few people with it. So mine seems more like a fluke than the rule.
Oh, I know a few people who have reviewed the 598. It's always good.
Yeah.
It's just a great headset.
Keskin Jr. would like to know which is harder, Payday the Heist's Overkill 145 Plus or Death Wish on Payday 2?
Death Wish is easier. Actually, yeah, Death Wish is probably a bit easier. Sorry, I had to think about it for a second. It's a hard thing to compare because the two games are actually very different. And I also need to take into account that I didn't take Payday the Heist nearly as seriously as Payday 2, because I got into Payday the Heist near the very end of it. I got into it right when Payday 2 was coming out, but wasn't
Yeah.
out yet.
No kidding. We played that for like only a little while before Payday 2 came out.
Yeah, but we played it a lot when we got it, because it was great.
Yeah, and it barely ran on the computer I had at the time.
Yeah.
When we got Payday 2, we played that to all hell. And we got that pretty much right when I got my new computer.
Yep.
Oh, sometimes you just can't beat your classic gun combos.
Yeah. A lot of the classics still work really well even after the rebalance patch. Locomotive is still incredible. Interceptor 45 or Signature 40, great for pistol builds. Double Brunetti 9 is great for akimbo. A lot of the old school ones still work really well. Moscone Judge still works, fuck you.
I'm running the locomotive rattlesnake right now.
Yeah, Locomotive Rattlesnake is still great. Although I would say that the Rattlesnake is not worth using if you have, I think it's the Ninja pack that adds the new sniper that's basically just a rattlesnake that shoots faster.
I'm not sure if I'm using the rattlesnake. I'm using, no, I'm using the
R93?
The R93.
Yeah, that one's still good.
Rattlesnake is the weaker of the two.
Yeah, snipers, basically every sniper retained its usefulness. I wouldn't say any of them became less useful because of the patch.
Well, yeah, and the locomotive's still good, so pretty much my build is still the same.
Yeah. Ow! Flamethrowers, forgot.
Daz19 says, did you know that cops are more or less aggressive and responsive depending on the host's CPU?
Do you mean like CPU as in your processor?
I
So
guess.
if you have a weaker processor, the police are less aggressive?
Actually, that might be true because less of them can spawn or something, or it's dropping packets. You know what, that's probably it, is if you have bad internet or a really weak CPU, it could drop packets, and the server wouldn't know how many to spawn. Yeah, lower it? Yes, I believe that.
So what
That
you're
sounds
telling me is that you need to stop hosting.
Yeah. I don't think that... I'm pretty sure the difference would be negligible, if any.
It's probably negligible.
Because if I'm understanding the programming behind that problem, which I might be misunderstanding it, but if I do understand it correctly, the problem, or the difference would be incredibly minor.
If you're misunderstanding it, then you're only misunderstanding it a little bit. It's got to be only this negligible problem where they would have tried to fix it somehow.
Oh, got kicked.
Way to go.
Alright, we need to escape as soon as we can, because I just got the text letting me know that I have just under 20 minutes left to stream. Didn't have much time to stream today, so yeah, we're not doing the safe. We need to get out of here as soon as possible.
I like that you didn't change the song either, so we still had to listen to the...
Nope, I always forget to. But you know what's worse is when I change the song and then I forget to change it back, so every heist for the next, like, year
10 heists was the same song.
is usually Evil Eye.
Ho ho ho.
Or I'll pick, like, Sledge or something like that that doesn't, like Super Sledge that doesn't normally play in the game, like it has no associated heist. Just so we hear something new.
Nope, we're listening to this.
Hope the escape shows up soon. Sucks that Noli's not gonna make it. So, I actually don't know the rhyme or reason behind when the escape appears. It just seems to appear and disappear at random to me. There's always a big gap between when it reappears, though. And it seems like it always appears in unison with the drop-off point. They're always on opposite ends.
Keskin Jr. asks, what's your favorite heist, the most fun, and which one you enjoy the most?
Those are literally all the same question.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. What's my favorite heist?
Man, you know what? My favorite heist
that's
has
a
got
hard
to
one.
either be between one of the bank heists, because those are always kind of fun.
Yeah.
If I
like
could
bank
pick
ones.
First World, like the original First World Bank from the first game, I'd pick that, but...
Well, that's in the game, remember?
Yeah, I know, but like the way they had it in the original.
Oh.
Like
Well, it's
the
almost the
exact-
same in this.
Yeah, I know. But,
They had to change it a little, of course.
or... Framing Frame.
Framing
like-
frame is pretty cool.
but like
we don't do that
actually-
one very much, just because the it's not really worth doing from an XP standpoint.
No. It gets a cool...
Frame and Frame's really cool.
It's a really cool mission,
Yeah.
but it's just not worth it. I remember
Yeah.
talking about comic books for like hours while we tried to stealth day 3.
Yeah. I really don't know what my favorite is. I'd need to think about it for longer. Because
So
nothing
for-
immediately stands out as like way better than the rest to me.
So if I'm gonna say any, it's gotta be Framing Frame.
Beerfen says, the KOTOR mod I'm working on won't be ready for a while. There are a lot of issues with the cutscene code.
Well, chances are I'm not going to be playing it for quite a while, because that's a thing that I'm definitely saving for after the move, and God knows when that's going to be. Still
Yeah.
no end to this hell life in sight, so...
Oh, the escape
Okay.
room's here.
Alright,
I know
let's
how
get the
you
fuck
feel.
out. Alright, let's get the
Come
fuck out
on,
of here.
Army Monkey Invocable.
Yeah, don't bother with the presents. I mean, bring them to the escape just like by holding them if you can, just so we get a few extra bags. Just by carrying them to the escape, but don't worry about dropping them all in. I just don't want to miss the escape because I probably won't have enough time to keep going till the next time. Alright, I'm gonna actually run over to Army Monkey and speed boost him.
Although 16 bags is pretty good.
Yeah.
833,250 experience. That's pretty good. 92% accuracy.
Your accuracy?
Yeah.
Jesus, that's good.
Yeah,
Mine's
especially-
58.
I was using the locomotive almost the whole time.
Oh yeah, locomotive's great for accuracy.
Because the spread it'll always hit somebody.
It's one of the guns where you can reliably get above 100% accuracy because it's got such a good chance of hitting multiple people in one shot.
Yep. I got 2 levels.
Actually,
for
that's
that.
one of the reasons why it's got such good accuracy is not necessarily that like it never misses, because it does miss, but it so often also kills multiple people in one shot that it makes up for it in the game statistics.
That kind of sucked on your part. You missed 2 masks and instead got the ox, like the whatever
Yeah.
bronze.
I still want to get like a black and silver color. I'm sure there is one. I think that could look good on a lot of masks. I need something I don't have many good black ones. A lot of my black colors are paired with like ones that just don't really work for much.
Oh, you mean like the dual color pattern?
Yeah, I do have a black and green that I want to use some point because I think I could do some pretty cool shit with that. I'm
Do I
using a
have-
black and I think it's black and blood red on a
Yeah.
my
Black
like
and
my signature mask is black and blood red nautical compass on an Alienware mask.
My black Alienware, which is the piano black, has the color scheme of white and black, I believe, for the pattern.
All right, I'm gonna do a little outro then. Thanks everybody for coming live to the stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, then come live next time. Maybe even play some Payday 2. Hey, you might end up coming to one of my Payday 2 streams live one day, and you get to play the game with me and Noli. If Noli ever stops editing, fuck, he's so fucking slow at editing. Maybe he should get me to edit for him, and also he should pay me to do it. I don't know, just idea I'm throwing out there. And if you're watching this on Hitbox, then check out my YouTube channel. Link in the description, of course. We're doing a video a day, minimum, for 4 months. So why do I always say that? 4 years and 8 months.
4 months.
Yeah,
I've been doing
4
a video
months,
day
four
for
months,
4 months.
4 months.
So impressive.
Bragging rights. No, 4 years and 8 months. Going on 9 now.
Fucking long time.
Yeah. Might actually be 9. I don't remember. I had the date written down somewhere. Yeah. That outro petered off. And if you wanna support me and what I do, check out my Patreon page in the description on both, where you can catch my just check out my Patreon page where you can donate monthly, get rewards and returns, such as being part of the whitelist of the community Minecraft server for money. Until next time, have a nice day.
See ya.
Bye.
I'm bad at outros now.